weeks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Tigers will kick it away to start us off. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. They'll tackle him at the 27. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Fighting off the defender. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Punt over the middle. It's Matthews. Completion gains about 6 yards, and now it's a fourth down call. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Here's that defense shifting again. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Now it's second down here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
Powers through. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, USC.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Quick throw over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quick completion to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Fights through the tackle. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. A play action, looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. A huge defensive score.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st down, it's play action. He's got it with room to run. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. That's nice execution to pick up the 1st down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that 1st down. And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. He sets up a 2nd down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build up a lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, USC. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And here's the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Across the 30. He's found some room with the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
The come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it again. He fires downfield. Catch made in space. Look out.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, USC.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Hot over the middle. It's Davidson. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. The Tigers are in the red zone now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught by the receiver. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And the Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can still win this game.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. Minnows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. the Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there, looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he dumps it off to the tight end. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's a deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. He's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They couldn't stop him there.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. He's swarmed by the defense.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Throwing off play action. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That's caught. It's Coleman.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The pocket breaking down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. To the air. It's St. Clair. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They finally corral him at the 1. It's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Looking to make a play deep downfield.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but solid gain on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Moore.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball at the 34.
He ends up getting tackled at the 34-yard line.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Running out of time in the pocket. Pulls it in, it's Jordan. It's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, USC.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And there's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Bringing pressure. trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The pass rush closing in. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. So on 3rd and inches, they try to throw for it, and it backfires. You have to question that call, perhaps.
Anything on the ground. A quarterback sneak, an easy inside run would have gotten this first down. It's clear that they made a wrong decision. They rolled the dice, and, man, does it backfire.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw again. On the move now. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession and settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, USC.
Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. The defensive play brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Trojans will line up to punt it away. And they've got the returner corralled. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Grinding away with a running game. And that run produces a decent game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Now here comes the bunch formation. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. A smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm.
He's looking deep here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Davidson. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Incompletion sets up a second down. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.